Hello, and welcome to the Joss Brown Podcast. With over 40 years of combined financial planning experience, we will discuss our favorite topics, concepts, and stories. Today, we have a spotlight on one of our wealth advisors, Michelle Robinson.
Okay, so we were just talking about how Dan got to know Michelle and how Michelle found me. Michelle, to our listeners, Michelle is a wealth advisor with Joss Brown, and she's got her certified financial planning certification, and she has also got her master's degree in wealth planning, and she hails from Jamaica. So tell me a little bit about how you started in the industry, Michelle.
Well, I started in the industry. I was working at a law firm in Hampton, Virginia, and I decided, of course, from childhood that I've always wanted to go into law, and so I decided I was going to go to law school at Regent.
So tell us a little about your personal life. Do you have a significant other? What do you do for fun when you're not working?
So I do have a significant other, my wonderful husband, who is retired from the Air Force. He's now Custom Border and Patrol officer in Norfolk, and I like to basically, I'm an extrovert, and so I give all of my energy when I'm out and about, and so many people don't realize that when I go home, I'm really secluded. And so what gives me great peace of mind when I go home is my gardening, and so I'm starting a project right now where I'm germinating seeds for a vegetable garden, and I'm excited to see my seeds come to life right now. I'm very simple, and I go for long walks, and I like to read. And so I said, what would be next? And so I looked around at their master's program, and they had a newly formed master's program, and I decided to try it out. So I was part of the protege of that program. So it wasn't anything that was fully established. So there was a lot of learning curve with that master's program. But here I am after going through my 18 months of master's program, wealth management, and now I'm currently in the field. And so I'm here at Joss Brown.
So was it hard working while you were in school?
It was challenging, but the discipline that I have to work and go to school on a full-time basis, I'll tell anyone you have to have the discipline, because you have to have the discipline after 8 hours at work and being married, going home to take care of a family, and then decide that you're going to spend hours going through your homework and making sure that you complete the program.
I hobbled together my MBA, but it didn't qualify me to sit for the exam, so I had to take a review course, which allowed me then to apply to sit for the exam, and then when you schedule that, then you take a cram course, a couple weeks before, and then you take the exam. And so it was similar. You qualified, but still didn't have everything you needed to do that. No. But here you are now, and you've completed the CFP exam, and now what?
Oh, now what? Now what? The world is my oyster. I am with Joss Brown. I'm a wealth advisor, and my plan from here is to continue to serve my clients and the clients of Joss Brown to the best of my ability, and to just continue growing with my clients and helping them to meet their goals. That's my biggest goal, is to help my clients meet their goals, because if they can meet their goals and see how they could use money as a tool to do so, I know that would make my clients see the value that I bring and our firm bring to the table.
Do you enjoy it?
Oh, I love my job.
What do you enjoy about
I'm a people person, in case you didn't realize, and I'm an extrovert. And so just talking to people and engaging with people and hearing stories and see how I can make a difference in their life, that alone gives me purpose and joy every day to get up. When I have to think about a new client or the clients and they're experiencing something and they're looking to us for recommendation, the wheels start to turn in my mind as to how can I help them. And I know I go through different things just to come up with a right recommendation for them, but I get joy from doing it.
So Michelle, tell me a little bit about what you do in the estate planning part of the financial planning? Because I know your concentration at Regent was in law, and now you're in financial planning, but we do a lot of estate planning centric things in the firm. So maybe you could tell us about a case study of somebody that you worked with and what you enjoyed about working on it.
How I work with estate planning in the office is basically I will go to the meetings with my clients and sit with them, and of course I'll be the voice and advocate for them to ensure that the plans that they want to execute will be carried out. And if they're not asking questions in the estate planning meeting, I ensure that I voice the concerns that I know that the clients have, so that whatever plan the estate planning attorney put together for the clients, it will be what they're looking for.
So from now and 4 years ago or 5 years ago when you first met Michelle, what changes have you seen in her?
Michelle, she's quite the dynamic advisor, and she likes to run the office.
It's like night and day, right? You're looking at night and day. The person who walk into your office didn't know much about anything, and just asking, hey, can you help me to break into this industry? How can I come into this industry? So yeah, night and day.
Well, I think confidence comes with knowledge and experience, and the clients are getting a better advisor because of, I think, the way we do things at Joss Brown.
Also, I understand you help people in the community as well. Tell me a little bit about how you're helping homeless people in the community with their finances.
So once a month, we go to a homeless shelter locally, and we go there, and for about 2 or 3 hours, we're there with the participant that stays there, and we go through their credit history, and we help them to look through that to see where they could make changes, and we help them with basically putting together a budget, and so that they could work on a budget, understanding what is income, what is expenses, because you'll be surprised how many people really, they do not understand what is income. And so just the education of that, and basically when I go back there the next month and see that they're not there, they have moved out into a new place, that gives me joy to know that what we're doing and helping them is making them become better for the community.
Good. What else?
What else?
Anything else you'd like to say?
Well, what I'd like to say is it's just a pleasure knowing that I work with a group of people that I could constantly learn from and grow from. And the fact that we have clients who appreciate the work that we do for them. And so we value that. And so I'm happy to be a part of the Joss Brown team.
Anything else you guys want to bring up today?
Not today.
All right, great.
Thank you, guys.